Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're looking at those little experiences that might have been overshadowed by mammoths like God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, and the Silent Hill 2 remake. These are 15 single-player PS5 games you might have missed. They don't have to be exclusive to be on this list, they just have to be underappreciated and available on the PS5. Let's do it. Before we continue, we publish content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm always shocked at how this Marvel licensed game managed to fly under the radar. Marvel's Midnight Suns is a tactical role-playing experience, much like XCOM, but infused with Marvel superheroes, and truly, not much else beyond that. But that's still a pretty dope recipe. The game combines turn-based strategy with a card-based deck-building system. It pulls together a lot of elements of different games in the same genre and molds them borderline masterfully. Outside of combat, players can upgrade their base and delve into character-driven storylines, fleshing out the game more than you'd probably expect. I think its overshadowed release comes down to its Christmas drop in 2022, same time as God of War Ragnarok.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you.
Robocop Rogue City. When Robocop Rogue City launched in late 2023, it was easy to dismiss as just another flashy Unreal Engine 5 tech demo, much like the Matrix demo that blew minds with its visuals and its complete lack of content. Make no mistake, this is not a AAA title. It's lacking polish and a certain amount of cash input. But if you skipped it at release, grab it now because you'll be pleasantly surprised. Rogue City is a genuinely solid Robocop game that fully embraces the gritty charm of the 1987 classic, which starts slow but leads to a journey of steamrolling criminals with zero hesitation. Get on it. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Immortals Phoenix Rising was often compared to both The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and these comparisons are accurate, making the game well worth your time. Zelda's open-world exploration blended with mechanics and mythology of Assassin's Creed, no brainer. Its combat system was actually more varied and expansive than Odyssey, offering a deeper gameplay experience, and the world was lighter than Zelda. It had a lot of benefits. I know I'm focusing on these two elements, but it's really good. Still, a dated mission structure, mixed reception to its art style, and hit or miss humor. You can't win them all, but you can still enjoy this experience greatly.
A replica of Zeus's lightning bolt? No way!
Power surged through Phoenix. It was too much for her to bear.
What's happening to me?
Bye-bye, mortal. And then, just like that, it stopped. No! The wings grounded the lightning.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo managed to deliver a stunningly realized Tokyo steeped in Japanese folklore and supernatural mystery. And if you're thinking this combination sounds dope, you'd be right. You play as Akito using a mix of spell, slinging, and martial arts to battle evil spirits. Obviously, the world and combat is dope, but the real draw is the exploration, soaring across rooftops, grappling through alleys, and chasing down ghosts in a fully realized map. Dope, dope, dope. I'm saying dope too much.
Can't say I've ever been in a place like this.
Makes two of us.
Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive offers a fresh twist on the roguelite genre, and it's a console exclusive to the PS5, so perfect ingredients for this list. You hop into your trusty station wagon, venture out to scavenge resources, then head back to your garage to upgrade and prepare for the next run. Each trip uncovers more of the game's eerie, anomaly-filled landscape, and the deeper you go, the weirder it gets. It is 80s sci-fi, it is dope driving mechanics, it is striking visuals, it is Pacific Drive. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Stop this ruckus at once!
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
Hold on, don't click off the video. It was very easy to be skeptical about the official Guardians of the Galaxy game leading up to its release, mainly because a year earlier, Marvel's Avengers left us disappointed and angry. Guardians may not be the perfect game, but it offers a great single-player adventure with a compelling story and pretty well-developed characters. It's leaps and bounds ahead of Marvel's Avengers, the game that almost single-handedly ruined Guardians' sales. If you're not a fan of the movies, this is an underrated and dope PS5 adventure that you'll still enjoy.
No.
Oh, wow!
Don't laugh.
No! Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
Returnal. Returnal is one of my favorite games on the PS5, and it is a PS5 exclusive, and it was well reviewed and well received. Still, plenty of players missed out on this gem when it first launched. One major reason is it dropped early in 2021, when getting a PS5 was harder than catching smoke with your hands. So if you came to the console a bit late, you may have overlooked just how excellent and tough Returnal really is. The gameplay blends punishing bullet hell action with roguelite mechanics, all wrapped around a dark, surreal narrative. If you've never seen the appeal of indie roguelikes, this is a great way to enter the genre in a polished experience. It's well worth your time. Rise of the Ronin. It's easy to see why Rise of the Ronin flew under the radar. The market is already packed with stellar Sony titles set in historical Japan. Looking for a breathtaking open world with samurai action? Ghost of Tsushima has you covered. Craving punishing combat? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice and Nioh are right there. That said, Rise of the Ronin deserves its time in the sun. Once the hype around bigger names fades, people might start to appreciate the game's stranger, more distinctive elements. It wasn't robbed of Game of the Year or anything, but it certainly was robbed of your time in its world.
I know your every move. You'll have to do better.
Origami II. If you missed Origami 1, don't stress, Origami 2 abandoned some of its elements in favor of a fresh experience, even retconning the story. Lurking in the dark, planning your next move, and treating every enemy like prey makes for a tense, thoughtful experience that rewards creativity over boring running and punching. Also, it's co-op, which is a great way to sell this game to a lot of people. What have you got to risk? You'll have a great time with a mate, just get it. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. During the PlayStation's previous 2 generations prior to PS5, Sackboy was front and center in a series of games that celebrated creativity and platforming, eventually becoming a mascot alongside mammoths like Crash, Snake, and Kratos. The PS5 introduced Sackboy: A Big Adventure, a game that leaned more heavily into pure platforming, and it was almost like every Sackboy fan had died and gone to Valhalla. This game is fun, and it has dope customization options that personally tickled my brain in a way that a lot of games can't. While it didn't break new ground for the genre, it delivered a polished, enjoyable experience, and that is always goal number 1. Evil West. Evil West blends supernatural vampire hunting with a gritty Wild West setting that is perfect for those quiet few who believe the PS3 is one of the best consoles ever made. The game calls back to that era so aggressively it seems intentional. Evil West delivers the kind of no-nonsense, action-packed adventure that's become rare in today's gaming landscape. Its unapologetically B-movie plot is loud, it's fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. Sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and shoot some guns, and I know you guys do too. Hard Space Shipbreaker.
There comes a time when he and death meet. What's the next cutter that takes his seat?
This just goes to show why you shouldn't always take mainstream reviews at face value, because this game is incredibly fun and incredibly addictive. Seriously, stop listening to reviews. Except my reviews, listen to this one. Hard Space is all about dismantling spaceships for salvage, which might sound repetitive, but it's incredibly rewarding as you unlock upgrades that allow you to tackle bigger, more complex ships. Between missions, there's a subtle workers' rights narrative, and the space western soundtrack made me feel like I was right out of Serenity or Firefly. The gameplay mechanics are really cool, and the whole game feels so satisfying that anyone who enjoys a bit of Stardew or a bit of Minecraft will thoroughly enjoy this experience. Kina, Bridge of Spirits. Kina, Bridge of Spirits feels like stepping into the coolest Pixar movie of all time. But the game's brilliance doesn't come down to its stunning visuals. Kina also delivers a heartfelt, emotional story paired with challenging gameplay. Unfortunately, its gameplay was a little bit limited, which may have led to it being reviewed widely as boring. While it may appear to be a game for younger audiences, it was actually aimed at more seasoned players, and it's those seasoned players that will pull the most out of the experience, something the game was begging players to do. Hoa. You've got nothing to lose with Hoa. I know I'm butchering that pronunciation. Best case scenario, you enjoy a game with an ethereal soundtrack and breathtaking art style reminiscent of a Studio Ghibli film. Worst case scenario, you waste 2 hours. It's really short. The protagonist is incredibly small, with towering trees, insects, and fish, yet you never feel overwhelmed. Hoa isn't heavy on storytelling. The draw is the peaceful experience of taking on one gentle task at a time, fully immersing yourself in the world. This one I couldn't recommend any harder. Bug Snacks. Alright, I finally have an excuse to talk about Bug Snacks. Had Bug Snacks come out during the times of games like Ape Escape, it might have become a household name, but in today's landscape, it was heavily overlooked. The Muppet-like grumpuses stumble upon a mysterious island teeming with the titular creatures, Bug Snacks, hybrids of insects and food. These bizarre bug snacks can be eaten by the quirky grumpuses, causing them to replace body parts with food. The rest of the game involves capturing these strange creatures in a variety of ways as you explore vibrant environments, all before the adorable nature leads to one of the most jarring tone shifts in gaming history. I'm not going to spoil it. You have to play it yourself.
You got my little ones back! But, geez, you spooked them real good.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos.